Yeah, I was still explaining to you that why. Reason being the offer has not reached the offeree. Yes. So, same applies to acceptance. If you shout and a plane is passing, flying over, and you shout your acceptance and it is not heard by the offerer, there is no acceptance. And even when you go to court and try to prove to court that you shouted your acceptance, there won't be any acceptance. Why? Because it didn't reach the offeree. Henceforth, acceptance should reach the offeree. Yeah, that's a rule. And I've given you that case law. Let me hope that's enough for you to understand. And if you need to expound more on that concept, refer to the notes. Let me hope you guys are following. Let me hope you're referring to your notes as you're watching this video. Yes. And acceptance can be communicated by your agent, for example. For example, if you have a lawyer, your lawyer can carry out acceptance of the offer that was addressed to you. Yes. And where an instantaneous method of communication is used, for example, telex, acceptance will take effect when and where it is received. If one is using telex to send the offer, we on acceptance, pardon me. If one is using telex to send their acceptance, immediately as they send that place where they have sent that telex message from, that place immediately, and the time at which they have sent the telex is the time that is taken to be the time of acceptance and the time and the place of acceptance. In other words, under instantaneous methods like telex, acceptance doesn't need to reach the offerer. As long as you send the telex immediately, the courts of law, the law will presume that you have accepted. Yes. However, you can only use telex if the offer was made by that method. If the offer was made by using such a method, then you're free to use such a method as well. However, if they didn't use such a method, no, then that principle won't apply. Let me hope we are following. Yes. Acceptance under sale by auction. When we are in an auction, I gave you an illustration of what happens while we are auctioning, while there is an auction. Yes, people keep on proposing prices, and those people proposing prices, they are now making offers, and acceptance is made by hitting of the hammer. Once you raise an offer of consideration, let's say you propose 100 million to buy a portrait, $100 million to buy a portrait, and the hammer is hit, then that is acceptance. Yes. And let's look at time of acceptance. This is crucial if specified. If I make my offer and I be like, my offer will only last within a week, then you must make your acceptance within that week. Because once the week elapses, then the offer gets terminated due to the lapse of time. So acceptance where it is specified, it is very crucial. I mean, where the offer is specified, it is very crucial to make your acceptance within that specific time period. Okay? Yeah. And let's look at the exceptions to the communication of acceptance rule. There are certain exceptions to the rule that an acceptance must be communicated to and actually received by the offerer. There are some few scenarios whereby acceptance will be taken to be effective even where it has not yet reached the offerer. What are those scenarios? Think out loud. What do you think are those scenarios? One of the scenarios is in unilateral contracts. Refer to the case of Khalil